I'm already in a no-win situation anyway. To me, it's a win-win. But I'm in a no-win because if I knock him out in the first round, they're gonna be like, oh man, this wasn't worth. Let it go a few rounds and drag it out. They're gonna be like, oh man.
All I can say is most of my opponent, they can easily say something before the fight. That's usually what I hear from them. That I'm an easy opponent, I'm easy to beat. But the thing is, when we get to the ring, it changes. It will change.
When Manny Pacquiao was asking for a rematch, Mayweather has to do this fight because he needs that bread. That's why.
At a fiery press conference, Floyd Mayweather Jr. didn't hold back, firing off bold threats and promising he would step into the ring with Manny Pacquiao, enjoy himself, and walk away with another easy win, framing the rematch as just another routine victory in his career.
Been on cruise control, go out there, have some fun, and do what I do best. And that would be Floyd Mayweather.
Manny says that his opponent trash-talked him before the fight, saying he is easy to beat, but he'll show who is easy to beat on fight night.
I'm excited. In fact, I'm excited to go back to the Philippines and go straight to the gym and training and focus my training, focus for the fight. And I just want to make sure that the fans will not be disappointed on that.
Manny Pacquiao, however, made it clear this fight carries deep personal importance, explaining that he wants to erase all doubts left from their first meeting and prove to fans that the outcome would have been different if he had been at full strength.
Against Floyd Mayweather in Las Vegas later this year, but Floyd seems to think that it's an exhibition fight. What was your reaction to that?
The contract that we signed is not an exhibition fight, it's a real fight, and we both signed already the agreement, the contract, so he gets his advance, so there's no reason that this fight will not happen.
And Manny, what would you need to do differently this time to ensure that the result goes your way in the rematch?
Well, I have to work hard. It's not that easy, but I have to discipline myself and get ready to training camp and focus to the fight.
He reminded everyone that their original clash in Las Vegas came under difficult circumstances for him, citing a shoulder injury and ongoing debate around the decision, insisting that this time there will be no excuses and that the signed contract confirms it is a real fight, not an exhibition.
Have you seen any of Floyd's exhibitions that he's fought through the years? Did you watch any of them?
No.
Okay. I was wondering what you thought as a scout of how Floyd looked.
To me, this sounds like this comes down to what does Floyd value more, money or his own, right? And man, look, obviously it didn't go your way when you fought Floyd in 2015. Still the biggest fight in boxing history, business-wise, shattered all the records. Everything you accomplished, Max saying that you're number 2 pound ever. Who's the greatest, who's the blah, 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 who's the winner like that. It's a Floyd Mayweather riding around.
Pacquiao emphasized his hunger for redemption, saying he must train harder than ever, remain disciplined, and fully focus on preparing for the challenge ahead if he wants to change the result.
And are about to hit 50. Here we are. Okay, that's the hype of this. That's the interest of it, right? Two of the biggest names in the history of the sport. They're both old. We get that, but they're both doing this in a pro fight.
Meanwhile, Carmel Moton backed Mayweather, predicting that Floyd's experience, defensive mastery, and elite ring IQ will once again neutralize Pacquiao and lead him to another clear victory.
Outlast Floyd. That'll be the question. Can he carry his ability, carry his technique, carry his skill further in life than Floyd did and put one blemish on Floyd's record? That's why you're watching this. It's not because they're at world championship level. It's not because they're even at, domestic level. Whatever the level they're at, it'll be some.
Pacquiao fired back by claiming Mayweather is actually afraid of facing him again, suggesting that all the confusion and talk around the fight comes from Floyd, knowing the result could be very different this time.
Who's the GOAT, Mayweather or Pacquiao? If you have to pick one.
I pick Pacquiao better. Mike Tyson says something. To be the GOAT, it's not just because of your boxing record. You got to be loved, but accepted by the fans, and everybody loves Pacquiao. Like Tyson says, walk down the street without bodyguards and cheer everybody that comes up to you and shake hands. And when you can't do that, can't be a GOAT if you can't do that.
Tim Bradley says Floyd believes he can beat Manny easily, which is why he is willing to step into the ring again, and also thinks he is better than Mario Barrios, giving him confidence to take the fight.
Mayweather, if Mayweather didn't believe that he can beat Manny Pacquiao, he wouldn't be in the ring with him. Yeah, you know, Mr. Sensitive, I love Mayweather.
Analyst Wade Plemons pointed out that despite both fighters nearing 50, the mere announcement of a rematch more than a decade later has reignited global excitement, proving their lasting impact on boxing.
Last camp I had with them, I was his name. I mean, I was going, you know, 8-round sparring sessions.
What does Jose Ramirez learn from Manny Pacquiao? We've been camped with him 3 times. What did you pick up from him?
Honestly, his work ethic, you know, and then
the best work ethic.
The best work ethic.
No like this.
Every morning we used to get together and run. Even on sparring days, he runs.
With 20, 30, 50 people? Even
yeah, man, he has a lot of support out there.
That's amazing. It's like a movie. It's like Rocky.
You know, we would go to the mall, and just because people knew we were his sparring partners, they wanted a picture with us. So
yeah, he's the man. He is the man. He's so humble, though. He doesn't know he's Manny Pacquiao. Very down to earth.
There was always like a crowd of 25 to 40 people outside the gym. From ladies to kids, just looking for him. He used to give them all money before he walked in.
Yeah, he's very generous.
And
he's very humble. He doesn't let the fame change. Like you never let the fame change you or nothing. You're the same person I met when you were a kid. But what did you learn boxing-wise besides work ethic? Is there any punch you learned? Is there any defensive?
Trainer Robert Garcia stirred debate by calling Pacquiao the true greatest of all time, arguing that Manny's humility, action-packed style, and fearless mentality have earned him deeper love and respect from fans worldwide.
Pacquiao what made Pacquiao very dangerous is that, you know, he was very explosive. So there was punches that he just throw, you know, he just throw, and all of a sudden, boom, boom.
Yeah, you don't see it coming.
It was that unexpected power, but it was put together by a combination of punches too. So
his feet set it up.
He had a heavy hand, so he used to snap his punches really good and pinpoint his shots really good. So he used to go to the top, body back to the top, and the second one would just boom, one punch.
What's the craziest thing we've seen him do in the gym as sparring partner? Not you.
Oh, brother, he you know, I was lucky not to get hit by one of those left hands, but he dropped. Every camp, he would drop one fighter, one sparring partner.
And that's
like,
it.
Clean.
And they don't come back next camp.
Well, you know, he dropped a couple in the Philippines, so they stayed there.
Timothy Bradley Jr. explained that Mayweather's willingness to return likely comes from his belief that he can still beat Pacquiao comfortably, adding that Floyd sees himself as superior even compared to recent opponents Manny has faced.
You Mayweather, people think, oh, Mayweather's out of if he's not training. I'll bet you deep in behind curtains that he's doing workout. That's just to be able to box for 12 rounds. Mayweather's not killing himself in sparring. He's not killing his legs and running. What I bet you he's doing workouts that are not gonna kill his legs and are not gonna fuck him up when he comes to sparring. What I bet you he can for the fight, and I bet you don't win by decision.
You think Mayweather's decision? Manny's motivated.
Manny's burning himself out. Too much runs like a true champion does. But he's 48.
Mayweather's older, Robert.
Yes, but he's not doing the same workouts that Manny's doing. Manny's showing it to the world. Manny's running in front of 50.
But he looks good when he walks.
He's running hard, and his body can't take that much. His body can't take that much. Mayweather knows his body can't take that much. That's why he's doing different trainings to be in shape, but to be able to perform and to be fast and to win a decision.
Jose Ramirez, who has trained alongside Pacquiao, described him as still incredibly sharp, fast, and explosive, noting that his energy and intensity in the gym continue to surprise everyone despite his age.
I said, here's the bottom line when it comes to Floyd. Floyd wants people to think whatever they think. I said, Floyd's probably okay with people thinking that he's broke. He probably likes the fact that people think he's broke.
Think so? Yeah. I don't know, Sean. Hell yeah, not Floyd Mayweather.
You don't think Floyd
We're humble. That everything he built was on money. If he don't have money, he don't have nothing.
So you don't think
we good with just our family?
No, I'm not saying he's broke.
No, hell no.
So you don't think he all right with people thinking?
Hell no.
I feel different.
Hell no.
I guess I was wrong, Tim.
Every
Terrible
time
take.
I got this, I made this great investment. I did this investment, lie about stuff. That's Floyd Money Mayweather. He does not want to be broke in nobody's eyes.
He lying about himself.
I'm just saying, that's his whole persona.
You just looked up in the air like you just said. I'm just saying.
But literally, he's my favorite fighter.
Yeah.
And I know that was the persona. I ain't got no problem with it. Hey, hate on him. We going to the ring about the Texas dude.
Ramirez highlighted that Pacquiao's work ethic remains elite, training with the same hunger and discipline that defined his prime, showing powerful combinations, quick footwork, and a mindset focused entirely on improvement.
Manny Pacquiao. I saw what Barrios did to him. I mean, it has grown crazy. So, you know, Jake Paul opened up Netflix Avenue. Yeah, he opened it up. And now, you know, you got old legends like Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. Yeah. Now they get their chance. Now they get their chance on Netflix.
Robert Garcia also suggested that Mayweather may not be training with the same seriousness, contrasting that with Pacquiao's relentless preparation and strong desire to prove himself once again in the ring.
Some popularity, Manny still has some popularity, and then together they might be bigger than the sum of their parts individually, certainly at this point. And that might do pretty good numbers for them on the streaming platform. But this is what I mean. If this fight were on pay-per-view, I don't know if it would get made. I mean, in the end, it might actually get made because these guys need money. There might be enough people who buy it to kind of make it work, or to, at a bare minimum, get an investor to put the money up. They lose their money, but some effort at making it is possible. But that would be a much harder slog. This fight doesn't have that problem. You don't have to pay for pay-per-view. Yes, you have to have a Netflix subscription, but a lot of people do. It's the biggest streaming platform in the world. The incentive structure in place, created by streaming platforms.
Sean Porter offered insight into Mayweather's mindset, explaining that Floyd doesn't care about public perception and is comfortable letting people believe whatever they want, even questioning his wealth, while still maintaining his identity built around success and status. Even so, the combination of legacy, rivalry, and global recognition ensures that if Mayweather and Pacquiao meet again, the entire world will be watching to see who truly comes out on top once and for all.